divers behind the line. Match starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
And we're off in autonomous as 36-35, the Flying Legion spinning around on the bottom of the ocean. Those currents were really strong. Must have been in a whirlpool right then. All right. 1746 moved off of their starting position. All of the things that you see occurred in the first 15 seconds were programmed by the human players. It's 28-6 coming out of autonomous in favor of the Blue Alliance as we have just over 2 minutes left to go. Walton Robotics picking up the algae, dropping it to the floor as the Fighting Mongooses have coral in their possession, raising it up high. They're going to try to place it high atop the reef. That'll be worth 5 points if they can do it just like Walton did right there. There's another one. Fighting Mongooses missed their mark just a little bit. Their eyesight's a little bit blurred under the ocean right now. All right. 94-80, the Gear Bears. They're at the coral station to pick up a piece of coral, head back towards the coral reef. Going to try to place it somewhere on the reef. Looks like they may try to go to the middle, but they go low, and that's worth 3 points. As 4 points are scored by the human player on the side out of the processor for the Blue Alliance. That's worth 4 points apiece as there's now 2 pieces of algae in the net for the Red Alliance. They can gain cooperation points if both alliances can score or can process the algae on the side of the field. That's part of the game. The human player can then pick up the algae from the side of the field and score it in the net for 4 points. There's another piece of coral from 94-80. The Gear Bears being scored high atop the reef for 5 as it's 79 for the blue, 36 for the red. With 50 seconds left to go, the Blue Alliance now moves to 87-36 as they continue to score. It's 5 points across the top of the reef, 4 points in the middle, 3 points on the lower branch, and if they can just drop it in the trough at the bottom of the reef, that'll be worth 2 points. Just like that, but it drops off and falls to the ocean floor. We've got 30 seconds left to go as it's 93-57 in favor of the Blue Alliance right now in match number 5 of what will be a total of 52 qualifying matches. 10-3-76 with 20 seconds left to go is parked underneath the barge zone. 1746. The team Otto, they're getting into possession. They're at the deep anchored cage. They may try to pull themselves up towards the surface with their bot. If they can, that'll gain 12 points for their alliance. 94-80 trying to park beside 1746. It's 2 points apiece if they're parked up underneath the barge. And it's 12 points if they can lift themselves from the deep anchored cage. 6 points if they can raise themselves from the shallow anchored cage. That's the end of qualification match number 5 as we await the release of the fish to see which alliance was victorious and what the final outcome will be. All right, here we go with the results of that last match. It is the Blue Alliance victorious in that match with a score 114 to 72. 114 is now the new high score as the Blue Alliance received a ranking point for the barge for interference by the Red Alliance. They also received their autonomous ranking point and 3 ranking points for the victory. A new high score here in match 5 of 52.